The Aam Aadmi Party is keeping Delhi guessing. A day after, Lieutenant Governor Najib Jung invited the Aam Aadmi Party to discuss government formation, the party is keeping its cards close to its chest. They haven't revealed what their plans are. Are they in favor of a minority government? Will they take support from the Congress party? Congress party has offered unconditional support. This development has raised the prospect of perhaps fresh elections in Delhi, as both the BJP with 32 MLAs and the Aam Aadmi Party with 28 telling their cadre and MLAs to prepare for elections. Earlier, Arvind Kejriwal had received a call from the Lieutenant Governor soon after the BJP's chief ministerial candidate Dr. Harshvardhan declined the offer to form a government, citing lack of clear mandate in the 70-member House. The Aam Aadmi Party won 28 seats, followed by the Congress that has just 8. The JDU has won 1 seat, while the Mundka seat has gone to an independent.
भाई अरविंद केजरीवाल को आम आदमी पार्टी लेजिस्लेटिव पार्टी के चेयरमैन की हैसियत से उनको उपराज्यपाल की तरफ से न्योता आया है कि हम कल 10:30 बजे वो उनके पास जाएं और उनसे सरकार बनाने के बारे में बातचीत करें। कल सुबह अरविंद भाई उनसे मिलने जाएंगे, हालांकि उनकी तबीयत बहुत ख़राब रही है। कल सुबह उनसे मिलने जाएंगे और उनके पास अपनी स्थिति को रखेंगे। हम अपनी स्थिति को बार बार स्पष्ट कर चुके हैं। हमारे पास बहुमत नहीं है, न ही हम सदन में पहले स्थान पर आए हैं। इस परिस्थिति में क्या संभावनाएं हो सकती हैं, वो रख के हम उपराज्यपाल के पास बातचीत करेंगे।
स्टैंड हमारा पहले से क्लियर है और उसको किन शब्दों में कहना है। हम लोगों ने अभी तक जो स्टैंड लिया था वो यही है कि अभी कोई सरकार नहीं बनने जा रही है। हम लोगों के पास 28 विधायक हैं, उनके पास 32 विधायक हैं। जब 32 विधायक वाले लोग सरकार नहीं बना रहे तो 28 विधायक वाले लोग सरकार कैसे बना सकते हैं?
And National Affairs editor Javed Ansari now joins me for more on this story. Javed, the Aam Aadmi Party appears to be speaking in multiple voices. While one section says they're ready to face elections, and that is what Arvind Kejriwal has been telling MLAs and cadre, there are others who say all options are open. What does this mean?
Look, irrespective of what they say, the fact is that the Aam Aadmi Party is not keen on forming a government. They realize, one, they don't have the numbers. Two, since they don't have the majority, they will not be able to implement many of the promises they made. They would much rather face another election a couple of months down the line in which they feel that the popular mandate will be with them, because a lot of people who voted for the Congress with a view to preventing the BJP from coming to power will now realize that there's no point in wasting that vote, and that vote could then go to the Aam Aadmi Party's kitty. So they believe that there is much greater percentage chances of them doing well in the next elections rather than going for a short-term game of forming the government.
Okay, stay on with me, Javed. Let me also bring in headlines today. Is Jugal Purohit. Jugal, you've been interacting with several Aam Aadmi Party leaders, MLAs and cadre. What's the thinking within? Are some being brave enough to say, let's form a minority government, let's move on with some of our programs? There are two advantages. If you're able to achieve something, people will say you're doing well. If you're not able to achieve anything, you can always blame the BJP and the Congress.
Absolutely, Gaurav, and in fact, in my interaction with the cadres and some of the office bearers of the Aam Aadmi Party, this was the thought which actually came up, and they said that they could, the Aam Aadmi Party could in fact use this opportunity to form an outside supported minority government, implement or rather at least introduce their version of Lokpal, and then actually end up exposing the Congress and the BJP for whatever they do on as a response to this party's proposal. However, notwithstanding that, today was a day when they were actually meeting to formalize a response which they would give to the Lieutenant Governor. However, through the day, we've seen conflicting versions emanating from Manish Sisodia, Kumar Vishwas and Yogendra Yadav. But the only consistent part was that none of them could answer our question when we asked them if they would be ready for a minority government, which would be in that sense supported from outside. Because yesterday we saw that the 8 MLAs from Congress urged Rahul Gandhi to actually submit a letter of unconditional support to the Aam Aadmi Party, which would then take them to 36, which is the magic number. So in that sense, there is some degree of undercurrent which has come off late into the picture, because till yesterday the Aam Aadmi Party was clear that there was just no way that they will be forming the government. But today they're singing a slightly different tune.
And they've had a marathon session. The first meeting lasted 3.5 hours. Then they met once again to discuss what is happening at Raleigh Siddhi, also to discuss what they need to say to the Lieutenant Governor. There is a letter, Javed, that is ready. Arvind Kejriwal has this letter in his hand, but he says we will make contents open only after meeting Najib Jung tomorrow. Clearly, there are many within the Aam Aadmi Party who are saying, let's not throw in the towel immediately. Let's form a government. Let's move ahead. Let's see if we can bring changes. And has the Congress perhaps jumped the gun by offering unconditional support?
No, I don't think they've jumped the gun. Both political parties, both the national parties, the BJP as well as the Congress, want the Aam Aadmi Party to form a government one way or the other, so that they believe, I don't know whether they are right or wrong, but they believe that once in government, the Aam Aadmi Party will not be able to fulfill all the promises it has made, and therefore it will stand exposed come the general elections. This is a very tactical move on part of the Congress party to by some sections to say that they are willing to offer outside support. There are no free lunches in politics, and while they may say something else publicly, there will be strings attached, and the Aam Aadmi Party's elbow room to maneuver and do as they will be severely restricted.